away. Don't get too distracted with anything, right? Okay, first things first, I want to ask a question to you guys. How much percent returns do you think Nifty has given since the fall of September 2024? Since Nifty started falling, how much returns do you think Nifty has given? Nifty, which is our India's index, like Sensex or Nifty. How much percent return has it given? Okay, some people are saying -1%, -4%, 11 to 12%, 12%, 25%. Okay, let us check. Since September 2024, since we started falling, the market has given a negative 2.28% return. Not 15, not 30, not 10, not 12. It has given minus 2.28% since the fall of 2024, since we fell, and we have not gone back to that point at all since September 2024. Do you know how many days that is? Since September 2024, do you know how many days we have been falling in the same zone? Let me show you that also. From here, we will take it till today, right? We will take it till today. It has been 479 days since the market has given a single percent in return. Is it sad? Is it sad? That has been 479 days since the market has not given a good return. How many of you all have stocks in your portfolio that you had bought at that point and is still red? That you bought at some point in this last 1 year, but it's not given great returns. Yeah, even I have it, by the way. Even I have it. Okay, even I have stocks that have not recovered at all, because I was also investing in a lot of small cap and mid cap companies, and the small cap, mid cap companies have fallen a lot, right? But if you look at the large cap companies, at least they have held ground, but they have not given returns, and the whole market is pretty bad. So 479 days of no returns, negative returns, minus 2.28, not no, negative returns. Do you agree to this statement? Yeah. Now, why are we looking at this? Okay, why are we looking at this? Because as a trader, you guys want to start trading, right? If you are trading, it is very important for people like me and you to have a bias view of the market. What do I mean by bias view? You should have some agenda of the market. Okay, is this a good market or a bad market? In a good market, I will trade more. In a bad market, obviously, you will not trade more. Do we agree to this statement? Yeah, if the market is good, we will trade more. But if the market is bad, we should not trade more, right? So that is how the bias comes into it. But I have a question to you. In the last 479 days, right, the market has given minus 2.28% return. Do you think there are stocks that have given good returns in this time? Do you think they have given 40, 50% returns at this time? Or do you think that, no, Shashank, I don't think there are stocks that have given 30, 40% return? Maybe yes, maybe no. Can we look at some example? Yeah, no, defense stocks have not done well at all. Now, let me show you one example. Have you heard of Bharti Airtel? Yes, Bharti Airtel. Now, Bharti Airtel, okay, since September 2024, okay, since September 2024, since the fall of our time, has given 25.6% return versus the Nifty that has given minus 2% return. Now, was this a very confusing stock to buy, Bharti Airtel, or was it quite straightforward? What do you guys think? Was it a confusing stock to buy, or was it straightforward? It is one of the largest companies in India. Yeah, it is a no-brainer stock. Think about it. Think about it. It is a no-brainer stock. There's only two telecom companies in India, which is Jio and Airtel. Airtel has nothing to do with Trump and the US and the tariff. Do we agree to that? US happens, tariff happens. Bharti Airtel has nothing to do with any of them, right? But they were constantly increasing their bill, right? Your Airtel bill keeps increasing. It was called price hikes. They were constantly doing price hikes and making more and more and more money. So this is something, even though the market has been bad, has given superb returns, 25% returns. Yeah, I'll show you another. And this is not even a small cap company. Is this a small company or a mega company? It's a large cap mega company. It's a huge company, right? Now, because a lot of people and a lot of you guys would have got into this conditioning that, Shashank, Reliance will not make a lot of money. You know, big companies don't make money. You have to buy small cap companies, mid cap companies to become rich. How many of you all have heard that statement? That big companies don't give money, only small companies give money. right? Bharti Airtel has given 25% return. Have you heard of another large cap company called Muthoot Finance? Have you heard of Muthoot Finance? Look at this. Have you heard of this company called Muthoot Finance? Now, Muthoot Finance, funny enough, right? Since September 2024, which was the top here, since our top, has given only 96% return. Good or bad? Good or bad? It's not a small company, huh? It's not a small company from any angle. Good or bad? Great. Absolutely great. Now, what was the theme behind Muthoot Finance? Muthoot Finance is a gold finance company. Obviously, if gold goes up, gold finance companies will do well. You obviously know this. You're like, yeah, Shashank, that's so obvious. But did you take the bet? Did you take the bet? If you knew it was so obvious, and we know that gold is still going up, it is not going down. You know, silver is going up. You know, gold is going up. You know, metals are going up. But many people did not take the bet, right? I'll tell you why. Because your first question is, first of all, Shashank, how do we find this company? Second, even if we find this company, how do we know when to invest and when to exit? Do you believe that those are the problems you have in life? First is finding these companies. And second is, how do we buy? How do we sell? Correct? So I will show you that today. I will show you everything. How to find companies, okay? When to enter, when to exit, and how to make money on that. Is that fair enough? And whatever tools I use to show you this, simple tools, I will give you everything. If I do this, would you be happy? If I do this in the next 1.5 hours, would you be happy with this problem statement? Okay. But so beautiful, right? Look at this. Another company I'll show you. LTF. Again, Larsen and Toubro Finance, gold finance company. Look at this. Can you believe? I don't even want to do this chart, but can you just see it? If I just do it from here to here, 58% returns. Another large cap company. It's not a small company. Larsen and Toubro Finance. Mega cap. Leave that. Leave this also. Do you know which company goes on lunch break? Do you know which company is famously known as going on lunch break? Yeah, all of you know this. SBI. Look at SBI. SBI, okay, in the last September, from September 2024, from the top, SBI has given 20% return. SBI has beat Nifty by 22% alpha. It has beat Nifty by 22%. Nifty is down -2. SBI is way above. And people make fun of SBI, right? But SBI has actually beat the index. But now, basically, I'm just trying to clear the notion or the conditioning in your head that large cap companies does not mean they don't give returns. They do give returns. Large cap always will give returns. If large cap don't give returns, how will the Nifty 50 of the top 50 companies ever go up? But the question is, Shashank, how do we find the perfect large cap and how do we enter and how do we exit? Because if you had gone and bought TCS, you would have not made money. Correct? TCS is falling. If I go buy TCS, I'm not going to make money. So how do we find the structure? Okay. Chalo, this is point number 1 for you to understand. Now I have one more question to break, one more conditioning of yours. Now you tell me this, because I like asking you guys questions so that we understand. Let's say a stock is like this, okay? Went up, okay, fell down, came up like this. And this is the all-time high of the stock. And the stock just broke the all-time high. Will you buy right at the all-time high? Right at the top, will you buy? Yes or no? It broke all-time high. Fresh high it has made. Would you buy it? Okay. I can see majority of you saying no, obviously, because it's at all-time high. What are some reasons why you would say no? I also want to understand. What are the reasons why you would say no? Shashank, it has already gone up too much. Yes, Shashank, it has already gone up too much. Valuation is too high. Correct. It will fall down now because it went up so much. All of these statements is what you would give me. It has gone up too much is the most common statement. Correct. Now, let me rechange your brain again. Okay. For Reliance to reach where it is today, it would have gone up like this eventually over a long period of time. Is this correct? For Reliance to reach where it is here today, it would have gone up like this over a period of, let's say, 10 years. Just a normal stock, it has to go up. Do you understand now that every time a stock makes a new high, it has to break its previous high? So at some point of time, this was the all-time high. At some point of the time, this was the all-time high, then it made a new high. At some point of time, this was the all-time high. At some point of the time, this was the all-time high. So only when the stock breaks all-time high is when it will reach new highs. Yes or no? That's logical, correct? But most of you said, Shashank, I will not buy here. When it is at an inflection point of making new high, you are saying you will not buy, correct? Because many people have conditioned your brain again by saying that you should not buy at all-time high. In fact, the best time to buy is at all-time high. Do you know why? Because if you buy at all-time high, there is no seller on top. All the previous sellers that were there are not there anymore. Like, I'll give you an example. How many of you all have bought Paytm in the past? Some of you would have bought an IPO. Some of you guys would have got stuck in IPO, right? Now, look at Paytm. It came out with an IPO and made a high over here. Okay, at 2000 rupees, Paytm made a high. That means there is somebody who's bought at 2000, maybe even you, somebody who's bought at 1800, somebody who's bought at 1600, 1500. So every time the stock goes up, it is met with selling pressure. Every time the stock goes up, it will come down. It goes up, a lot of sellers of here are selling. Then it goes up, it is stuck here again because many people who bought at this range are selling now. Then it somehow breaks here, goes up, gets stuck here, goes up, gets stuck here. But if Paytm breaks 2000, is there anybody in the past who's bought above 2000? Absolutely not. Nobody is there about 2000. So when the stock breaks all-time high, that means fresh sellers and fresh buyers are entering. All the old guys who desperately wanted to sell are completely gone away from the market. Agreed? So that is what I'm trying to explain to you. Buying at all-time high is actually a good thing. It is not a bad thing. Okay? But yes, now you will ask the same question, Shashank, but when do we sell? When do we buy? When do we sell? All that I will come to. There's a 3-step process to this entire thing. So step number 1, okay, of the strategy, we have to buy at all-time high. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with step number 1, that we will only be buying at the all-time high breakout? And I will show you examples after examples, but we will buy at all-time high. Cool. Point number 1 clear. That means I want the stock to have gone like this, like this, like this, but now it has broken the all-time high. That means it is making a fresh high. Fresh high. It has never reached this point in its life. That is when I will go buy. Okay. If you take your example of even Muthoot Finance, okay, take Muthoot Finance for example. See Muthoot Finance, right? Can I say at one point this was the high, and then it broke this high here at 2800 and made a new high over here, right? And then fell down, but then again made a new high, broke this high, made this as the new high, then again broke, and now this is the new high. So in the last 1 year, can I say that Muthoot Finance has made 4 new all-time highs and broken 4 new all-time highs? Can I say that? Yes or no? Take any company, take Airtel. Okay, take Airtel. Let's zoom out of Airtel. See this. Let me remove these drawings. Look at Airtel. It will be more clear in Airtel. See from the past. This was the all-time high. Okay, then it broke here, made a new all-time high, came down, again went up, broke all-time high, came down, again went, broke all-time high. Here it got stuck for quite some time, but then eventually broke out somewhere in April and then made this all-time high, then fell down, made this all-time high, now fell down, made this all-time high. Now eventually it will break this and make a new all-time high somewhere here. That's how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all-time highs. Correct? By the way, this strategy that I'm showing you is not an intraday strategy. Please don't think that you will buy and sell in one day. I'm teaching you how to make long-term wealth in this, okay, with a good strategy. As I said, Nifty has given -2. Do you want 4-5% or do you want to capture this entire move? That is what I'm going to teach you, how to capture this entire move, right? That is what I'm going to teach you today. This is not some 1%, 2% game. We are playing 50% and above, right? And don't worry, I will come to everything. So point number 1, we are clear. I think that is absolutely fine. Now, point number 2, have you heard of something called moving averages? Have you heard of something called MAs or moving averages. Okay. Moving average is nothing but, okay, there are different types of moving averages. There is a 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 100-day moving average, and 200-day moving average. And as the name suggests, what is a moving average? Right? Moving average is nothing but last 20 days, it takes the share price, closing price of the last 20 days and creates one line. It creates one line, which is the average. Okay, this is the average of the last 20 days. This is the average of the last 50 days, 100 days, 200 days. Okay, now, how do we come to know this and how do we add this? Let me tell you right now, very simple. Go to this tab called indicators. Can you see this indicators on top? Yeah, can you see this? Click on indicators and over here, type 20. Look at this carefully, okay? 20, 50, 100. And automatically you will see something called EMA 20, 50, 100, 200 by somebody called Dr. Sweet. Correct? If you want, please take a screenshot of this so you do not forget in future. This is called Trading View and the screener is called 20, 50, 100, 200 day moving average. Take a screenshot if you want. It is absolutely free to use. It is not paid at all. Cool. Now what will happen if I click on it? If I click on it on the chart, can you see some lines being drawn now? Can you see these lines being drawn? Yeah. There's a red line, there's an orange line, there's a blue line, and there's a purple line. Correct? 4 lines have come on the thing. The red is basically the 20-day, orange is the 50-day, blue is the 100-day, and purple is the 200-day moving average. Correct? All clear till now? What did we do? We just added one indicator called moving average. Okay, we went to indicators tab, searched for 20, 50, 100, 200 and put it in the plot. Now it comes here. See this? It's here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on settings and I'm going to remove all the other guys. I'm going to remove the 20, remove the 50, remove the 100. I'll only keep the 200 guy. I'm just going to make him thicker. I'm only going to keep the 200. Now I have a question to you guys. If the stock breaks 200-day moving average, is it a good sign or a bad sign? If the stock goes like this and breaks the 200-day moving average, is it a good sign or the bad sign? Okay, let me tell you, it is a bad sign. Because if a stock is going below the 200-day moving average, last 200-day average it is breaking, can I say that something bad has happened to the stock? I don't know what has happened. Me and you both don't know. But can I say something has gone wrong? Yes. Can I say something has gone wrong? I don't know what it is, but something has gone wrong, right? Because it has broken the last 200 days average, last 200 days average. Okay, it has broken the last 200 days average and it has gone down, and we are not going to be interested in that stock if it is below 200 day. Ideally, I wanted to be above itself. Correct? So coming back to the theory, one, that we will only look at all-time high setups. Okay, companies that are breaking all-time high. Number two, we will look at stocks that are, if the stock breaks 200-day moving average, if the stock breaks 200-day moving average, that means it is bad and that is an exit. Can we understand this very clearly? It is bad and it is an exit. Mind my handwriting. Yeah? Correct? Point 1 and point 2 clear? Now we will go into the strategy. That is why I'm asking. Is it clear? Point 1 and point 2 is clear. All-time high should be broken. And if it goes below the 200-day moving average, we have to exit. We will not stay below 200-day moving average. Point 2 is, okay, in simple terms, point 2 is it should be above this line. If it is above the purple line, we are okay. If it is below the purple line, we are out. In very binary terms, very simple binary terms. If it is below this purple line, we are out. Simple. Point 1, it should be all-time high. Point 2, it should not be below this 200 line. Itna simple hai. Any complications in this? Is it tough to understand this? Purple line. Okay. Now we will come to the strategy. Now we will come to strategy. So a lot of people are asking why, but I'll tell you why. I've not even explained the strategy. I've just told you 2 concepts. Now everything will come together. Okay, are you ready? Now please understand and please be very careful and please understand. Okay. Now, how does my strategy work, or what are we going to look at this strategy? And I will tell you how to find all of this. Okay. what I'm looking at, that the stock, for some reason, today, for some reason, the stock was below the 200-day moving average, means the stock is trading somewhere here, okay, below the 200-day moving average, the stock is trading, but within 90 to 100 days, within 2 to 3 months, something happens in the stock and it breaks all-time high. So what I am looking at is a company that was below 200-day moving average, but now broke all-time high within 90 to 100 days. Within 3 months, it broke all-time high. What does this mean? What does this mean? Does it mean that in the last 90 days, something has happened in this company? I don't know what. Something has happened in this company that it was below 200-day moving average, which was very bad, but now it came and broke all-time high within 3 months. I don't know what it is, but something has happened. Do we agree to that statement? It can be anything, but something has happened. It has nothing to do with technical analysis. It has everything to do with simple logic. कुछ तो हुआ है company में that it has come up and broken the all-time high. So a company cannot break all-time high, right? Unless something has happened. But it should have been below 200 day, and within few months it should break all-time high. That is your entry point, because it validates both theory. Number one, some momentum has come into this stock. I don't know what, Shashank, but some momentum has come into the stock and it has broken all-time high. I want to enter at all-time high. And when I enter at all-time high, when will I exit? If I enter at all-time high, when will I exit? Very simple. I told you the exit rule already once. Exit is below this purple line. Simple. Okay. Can I show you some examples so it is more clear for you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me show you. I'll take same examples. I'll show you, and I'll show you multiple examples. Okay. Let me show you Airtel. You remember Airtel, right? Now, when was Airtel below 200-day moving average? Now it is above it. When was Airtel below the 200-day moving? Oh, it was here. Can you see this? Can you see that Airtel was below 200-day moving average here? So let me just hide the future. It was like this, below the 200-day moving average, you can see. Now, what do we need? I am not going to buy the stock now, but I will only be interested in the company when it breaks all-time high. So we have to wait. Does the company break all-time high? Okay, not yet, not yet. It is coming to break. It is coming to break. It broke. See this? It broke here. So can I say, if I have to make this very clear for you guys to understand, can I say this is point number 1, which was the previous high? This was point number 2, which is the below 200-day. And now it has broken all-time high, which is point number 3. Does this satisfy my theory? 1, 2, 3. That it had made the all-time high before, I don't care. Okay. It is below 200-day moving average, I don't care. But now something has happened in this company, Shashank, that it has broken all-time high very fast. Look at this. March, April, May, June. June, it has broken all-time high. It was below the all-time high in April. May, June, within 2 months, it has broken the all-time high. Now, look at the stock. When will I exit this? I said I will exit it when it breaks the purple line. And I will hold it until the purple line is not broken. Look at this. Now, do I care about what happened in the company? Do I need to do fundamental analysis over here? No, I don't need to. So if I had entered here, what was my loss? If the thing goes down, my loss is 6.75%. If it goes down, something really bad happens. Shashank, my bad luck is so big that as soon as I invest, the stock went and hit the purple line. So my loss is 6.75, right? But if I'm right, then won't you make much more than 6.75? And now the purple line has gone above your entry point. That means you will never make a loss in this. Now you tell me one thing. If you are swing trading, do you need 100 setups or do you need 10 good setups? If you are doing trading, you need 100 setups or you need 10 setups. Okay, we all agree we need 10 setups. Out of 10 setups, will you win all 10 or do you need 3 or 4 to really win? You need 3 or 4 to win. And if 3 or 4 win, you will make a lot of money. Yes or no? And now, if you had just continued holding this, you're never going to make a loss in this strategy because the purple line has gone above your buying price also. Now you see this. See this. And this is the gains. Now, when the money is going up, do you want to sell? Do you feel like selling? When the money is going up, do you feel like selling? No, nobody wants to sell when the money is going up. Your problem is when it goes down, right? But the minute it breaks this 200-day moving average, we will sell. See, it came so close here. And by the way, in this period from 2023, the last time it was down was 2023 to 2025, what and all has happened in the world? Right? War has happened. Indo-Pakistan war has happened. 100 problems have happened. Are you worried about it? You are just holding and you're saying, Shashank, you told me below the purple line, we will exit. So we are not going to exit until it hits the purple line. And it has not given you a reason. It will come close, but it has not exited it and it went up again. Should I show you one more example of something that has hit the purple line also? Full to full. Okay. Have you heard of a company called Varun Beverages? Have you heard of a company called Varun Beverages? Okay. Look at this. Varun Beverages is the PepsiCo of India. Okay. Varun Beverages is the PepsiCo. So first thing I want to do is, when was it below the purple line? Let's go back. Let's go. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The stock is below purple. Okay. So at that point, okay, if I had to, 1 second. Give me a second. Let me go down where it was. Look at this. If I hide everything in the future, like this, can I say that this was the all-time high? Point number one. It was below 200-day moving average. I don't care. But then suddenly, Shashank, look at this. Look at this. Can I say that some momentum came in the company and it broke all-time high? What is this momentum? Look at this. Within 1 month, November to November, the stock went flying above this, and broke all-time high. What will I do according to my rule? You guys know the rules now. What will I do according to the rules? I will buy here at all-time high. Is that correct? This is where I will take my entry position. Anywhere here, I don't care. Anywhere here, 3 to 5% in this range is my entry position. What will be my exit position? Below this purple line. Is that correct? Is that correct? Below this purple line is my entry. Okay. Now let's see how this played out. Let's see how this played out. Okay. We will exit as soon as it hits the purple line. Let's see how this played out. Oh, very close, but it did not hit. Look at this. So close, but it did not hit. By now you have made money. Even if I pause it here, from this point, December to August, literally 8 months. Have you made money or not already from here? You have made 35% and you have no reason to sell even today. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's see how this works. It went up even more. Again, it came close. By the way, in this period, Russia-Ukraine war was going on, 2021, 2022. Markets were so bad. The stock never broke 200-day because the momentum was strong. And then it started rallying again. By now, you are at 98% return and you have never going to take a loss in this because that purple line has gone long back. And look at this. It went into another rally. Okay. Now you have reached 2023. You have reached 243% return from your buying price. Now in this period, 2022-23, the markets were doing well, but there were more wars that were taking place. Has it given you a reason to sell even till now? Has it given you any reason to even take stress in life? No? Okay. Let's go. I'll show you how this works. One beautiful example this is. Okay. And I'll show you how many. I'll keep showing you more and more examples. Okay. And don't worry. A lot of people are asking, Shashank, how do we find these stocks? I told you, I will show you everything. Okay. Let me show you the examples. Then we will find stocks as of today. Okay. Look at this. Even now, okay, you have reached September 2024, the peak of our time, September 2024. Okay. Wait, pause. Did you see that market? Oh, what happened here? Did you see that it broke 200-day? Did you see that it broke 200-day here? Can you see this? Over here, it broke 200-day this day. 10th September 2024, it broke 200-day. What will you do? Exit here. It can go up more, but according to my rule, I will exit, Shashank. You have made 478%. Sorry, you have made 615% return only in 4 years. Is that good or bad? 2020 to 2024, you have made 615% return without taking a lot of stress. Fine. You tell me any other company of yours, LTF, which is going up right now. Okay. Look at LTF. Let me zoom out first. Let me remove this. And let me remove all the drawings. When was LTF below 200-day? It was here. And again, some momentum came in and it broke all-time high. Are you seeing the same pattern come up again? Are you seeing the same pattern? 1, 2, and something happened in this zone, that momentum came in and this became 3, and you buy anywhere here. You buy anywhere here. And your stop loss is this purple line. Look at this. Isn't it logical? More than anything, isn't it logical that it was below the 200-day moving average and something happened in the stock? I have no idea what happened. Now, if you go and deep dive analysis on LTF, you know what happened here? They had basically gone and bought a gold finance company, which was a small company, and it went up. Who cares? I don't care. I don't want to be seen. Right? I don't care about it. You take any company, you take, by the way, I'll show you Airtel in the past also. Okay. Or you want to see LTF only? Let's see if it had replicated this multiple times or only once. Usually these guys replicate multiple times. Look at this. Okay. Same thing. Last time it was below 200-day was here. Immediately broke all-time high. Right? So this was the all-time high of the company. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. It broke here, all-time high. You enter here. And where did it break? It broke the 200-day moving average here. Okay. Immediately exit here. 47% from May 2023 to June 2024. 47%. Are you mind blown or not? Are you seeing this happen again and again and again and again? Any trending stock, you will see the same pattern. Any stock in momentum. Okay, there was a company called Federal Bank, which is flying high. Can you see this? Aha. Aha. Do you see something similar now? Do you see something similar now? Again, look at this. Something happened in the stock, Shashank. I have no idea what happened here, but this is some mad momentum. 7 days in a row, it went up, broke all-time high. You buy anywhere over here, it gave you 3 days of pause. It paused for 3 days and it just broke now, October 2025. Since October 2025, it is up 19%. Market is down 2%. And it has just started the rally. It was literally 2 months ago. Happened right now. And this is how your banking rally started. Okay, what about RBL Bank, which is another bank that started? So many banks started. Look at this. RBL Bank, so right now it is right at that zone, but we have to check if this all-time high or is this some, no, this is not all-time high. Look at this. So much selling pressure is here. So no fun. Look at this. So many selling pressure like Paytm. So we don't care about this stock. This is not in my list. But did you find this very interesting? Yeah, again and again and again and again. Now, can we go into finding these setups? Shashank, how do we find this? Give me a hack to find these companies. Right? You have showed me the example. I agree. Thank you for that. Can we find these companies now? Chalo. Now, if you want me to find these strategies, what do I really want in my setup? Can I say that, Shashank, I want companies, that are close to their all-time high breakout or broke their all-time high breakout? Can I say this? I want strategies that are near this zone. Anything that has recently broken out or close to their all-time high breakout. Is that what me and you want? Correct? It can be 2, 3, 4% up and down. I don't care because it's a longer term strategy, right? By the way, this is a strategy that can be used by salaried people because you have to just sit on the weekend and do this. Okay. So I want to find that. And that is why, okay, we are going to use a very nice indicator, okay, with the company, with a website called Chartink. And this is called within 2% of the 52-week highs. Okay, this is basically going to show me all the companies. There are 33 stocks. It is going to show me 33 companies right now that are near the breakout or just broke out. Okay, obviously, do we need 33 companies or do we need only 4 or 5 or 6 good setups? How many do we need? Yeah, how many do we need? 4 or 5 good setups? If possible, 10 will be great, but we don't need all 10 today. We can build the 10 over time. At least right now, 1 or 2 setups will be great. Okay. Now this has 33 stocks. Now, obviously, I can't go manually check. No, Shashank, how is that possible? Now look at the fun part here. Can you see something called symbols here? Can you see symbols? Yes. Click on symbols and it says copied. You just click on copy and symbols. It copies all the symbols. Now, where do we go paste? We go back to trading view. Click on this plus icon called add symbol and we do command V or copy paste. And all your symbols automatically come here. Boom. How long did this take? How long did this take? 10, 15 seconds. I went here, clicked on copy symbols, went here, clicked on this plus icon and pasted. By the way, this is absolutely free. I did not pay for this. Whoever wants the link, please comment link below so that the team in the backend knows who wants the link and they can send it over email once the sessions are over. Okay, whoever wants it will get this link free of cost. You do not need to pay. You look at me, I have not even signed in to this platform. It is an absolute free one. Okay, all you have to do is go here, click on copy symbols, and you go here, click on this plus icon and paste it here and click enter. Are you guys excited now? Can we go through some stocks? Can we look at some stocks? We're looking at companies that are just come up below the 200-day moving average and recently broke out. Are you guys ready now? Let's look at it one by one. We only need 2 or 3 good setups, okay, today. Let's find. By the way, this is live data. As you can see, this is as of Jan 16th. Today is 17th, which is a Saturday. This is according to live data, okay? So Federal Bank, I showed you. Little late to the party, can I say? We're slightly late to the party. Little late. Yeah? Agreed? Okay, let's look at some companies. Very interesting. Oh, something is happening here. Okay, it has not reached the all-time high, but it is close to it. So when it comes here, then I will take it. Correct? Until now, it has not come here. Do we agree to that statement? This is 1. This is 2. But Shashank, the momentum has not reached 0.3. But what I will do is I will keep a watch list on this. Right? I will keep looking at it. The link you will get over email, guys. You won't get it right now. You will get over email. The backend team is taking note of everyone who commented link. You will get it over email. Okay? Fine. But it has not reached all-time high. So don't worry. We'll go through more setups. Okay, we'll go through more setups. Ooh, what is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this setup. Are you guys seeing the same pattern, guys? It is right now at that point. Are you seeing this? Is it fitting the pattern? Yes or no? What is the pattern? All-time high was here and then it fell down below 200-day. But something happened, Shashank, in October, November, that the stock came straight up and broke all-time high over here. Correct? Look at this. So where would be my entry point? Point number 3 would be here. Correct? This is the entry point and my exit point would be this purple line. So if I take this trade, the maximum loss I can take is 18%. But I will not take 18% because by the time it falls, this purple line also would have come up till here. So I will maybe take 10%, which is okay. Once in a while, we have to take the loss. But if I am right on this, and if you know that in India, the banking sector is doing well right now, is it very interesting now again? Yes. So this screener has at least given me one good company. Yes or no? Lifetime all-time high this is. Oh no, this is not all-time high. Look at this. Oh, this we cannot take. Look at this. This is why it's very important to go in the past. Somewhere in 2018, it had made a high of 215. Now, do you know how we should add and not add? So this is cancelled. Do you understood why this got cancelled? Do you understood why this got cancelled? Yeah. So good learning for all of us. Okay. Let's go through more companies. Let's go through more companies. Okay. This is coming up well. This is coming up well. Look at this. I've already kept an alarm here. You can see this alarm. I have already kept an alarm for myself. As I use this strategy, I have already kept an alarm for myself. Look at this. It has to be all-time high. It has to be lifetime high. Lifetime high of this company is 63. Right now, it is at 60. And it is very close to the break of 3 points away from this break. And it has come from the bottom. So 1, 2, and it has never broken all-time high. So this is 3. So we are waiting for this, but it is so close. Look at this, so close. Okay, this goes into my watch list. Yeah, cool. Let's look at more companies. Canara Bank. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Same setup, same setup. Look at this. Little late to the party, but can I see the same setup again here, Shashank? Number one, number two, some momentum kicked in. Number three, and from that point, it has given 23% in 3 months. Same setup. And you know the beauty of this setup, guys? You know the beauty of this strategy? This works across time zones. You know why? Because there will always be a stock that is below 200-day and it will move above the all-time high. There will always be some stock, like today, most of the IT stocks are below 200-day. Suddenly, one day they will break 200-day and break all-time high. And you can keep doing this again and again and again. But can you see now another example? Canara Bank did the same thing, exact same thing. I'll keep showing you, okay? One more company, Navin Fluorine. Okay, Navin Fluorine also same thing again. A little late to the party. This has already gone. It broke 200-day here. This was 1, this was 2, this was 3, and then it has gone to heaven. SBI, same setup. Again, same thing. 1, 2, God knows what happened, Shashank. Something happened in this zone that the rally went crazy, and this was the buy, and you have to buy here. And right now you have got 16% return, and you have no problem at all. By the way, are these small companies I'm showing you? Whatever I'm showing you right now? SBI Bank, Canara Bank, are these small companies that will shut down tomorrow and go away? No, right? These are very big companies. Okay, MCX. Oof. Look at MCX. Do you think MCX did the same pattern? Same pattern. Again, 1, 2, 3. And since then, it has gone up 75% from June. Insane. Absolutely insane. Indian Bank, same pattern. I won't even do this. Oh, Vedanta, same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 28%. This has not reached the zone yet. AB Capital, same pattern. 1, 2, 3, from here, 46%. Are you mind blown a little bit right now? By the way, you won't find this strategy anywhere. You won't find this on YouTube. You won't find this on Instagram. Do you know why you won't find this anywhere? This is something I made myself. I did not copy it, nor have I done anything. I made this from scratch myself. And I'll show you more interesting examples. Okay. Beautiful, no? How many? How many have shown you? See this? DCB Bank. No, DCB Bank has a lot of overhang. So no issues. Nestle is coming up. Nestle is coming up, but not fast enough, but it's coming up. So we have time. SBI Life Insurance. Look at this. By the way, SBI Life Insurance has not left the station. It is up 7% only. Some momentum has kicked in. It's up only 7%. So it's not left the station. Anywhere between 5 to 7%, I'm still okay. What is this? Bank of Baroda. Oh, Bank of Baroda is right at the station. It's right here. Right here. Look at this. It is 1% up. That's it. Is it all-time high? Is it all-time high? Please be all-time high in the past. Yeah, it is all-time high. Wonderful. Wonderful. Are you guys interested now? This is at the station. This is a good entry exit point right now. This is at the station. So you got 1 or 2 setups done. Okay, we'll look at more. Okay, we'll look at more. Mututto, we already know. Superboy. Dr. Reddy is coming up. Okay. Ooh, who's this? Tata Steel. Look at Tata Steel. Automatically, you will realize that Shashank, something happened. And now you know that steel prices are going up and all of that is happening, right? Look at this. Oh my God. National Aluminium. 1, 2, 3, broke out, gave 8 days to buy, and then just went to moon. Just went to moon, 40% up. Is this crazy or not? And you see this, if I'd lost here, if I'd made a bad move, I would have lost 16%. But if I made a good move, I made 39%. Crazy or not? Now, all this is awesome. Can I show you one more crazy thing that if I add on top of this will make this even better? Can I show you something that if I add on top of this, Shashank, I'll make it even better? Okay, wonderful. Have you heard of stage 2 analysis? Stage 2 analysis. Have you heard of stage 2 analysis? Okay, I'll show you something. So there was one very interesting guy, stage 2 analysis by Stan Weinstein. So there's a guy called Stan Weinstein who had made a very interesting observation in the market. And it is very simple, but very unique, right? He said that the market always moves in 4 stages. The stock price will move in 4 stages. Stage 1 is called the do not disturb stage, where the stock is doing nothing. It is going up and down, up and down, up and down. Can I say that our equity market right now is in stage 1? Can I say equity market today, Nifty is in stage 1, doing nothing, sleeping in the night, right? Then there is stage 2, where something happens in the stock, Shashank, it goes into momentum and it starts going up. But obviously, it will never last forever. Then there'll come stage 3. Stage 3 will take a break. It went up so fast, Shashank. Now it's taking a break. After stage 3, 2 things can happen. It can go up again. Again, it can go up and do stage 2, or it will go down and do stage 4. So if you had to invest and make the most amount of money, which stage would you make the most amount of money in right now? If it was 1, 2, 3, 4, what stage would you like to invest? Is it obvious that, Shashank, in stage 2, somewhere I want to enter and somewhere I want to exit in stage 2? Even if I enter right at the start and exit below the 200-day, will I make money? Answer is yes. Stage 1, you cannot enter because stage 1, you don't know how long it will be dead. Nifty is dead from 450 days. Are you ready to wait for 450 days with 0% return? Or would you just buy the stage 2 companies that are just starting to run? That means if I can get a list of all the stage 2 companies in India today, would I be very happy? Shashank, just show me all the companies that are in stage 2 that is going up. And then if I add my previous strategy on top of this, chances of me making money, the odds, the probabilities will go up. Obviously, I'm not saying that 100% you will make money. Nobody can tell you that, right? But can I say my probability or the odds go up drastically? 70% win rate can come or 65% win rate can come. Yes. So for that, there is a beautiful template called stage 2 trend template. You don't have to do anything. Everything is already fit into this. Everything is here. Yes, what you have to do is you have to click on copy and you have to click on paste. But everything is here. It is loading. How many of you all want this screener, say link, and the team will again note it down in the backend? You don't have to do any work because as I told you, I don't want you to do work. I want you to find companies and make money. So I'm doing all the effort. Everything is ready-made here. All you have to do is two jobs you have, copy and paste. Only copy paste you do. Rest everything is ready. Now look at this. There are 177 companies. Can I invest in 177 companies? Is it too much to look at? Right? Can I say 177 is too much? So I'll say, Shashank, I don't want all the companies. Show me only the top, maybe 200 companies. Top 200 companies of India, you show me. Okay, very good. Only 32 companies. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Again, copied. I will go back to this place. I will delete all these companies. Okay, I will delete all this company. Thank you, National Alum. I will go paste these 32 companies. Okay. 32 companies, only the top 200 companies. And out of 200, do you know that only 30 companies are actually in momentum? Out of these 30 companies, how much do I need to find? 1 or 2? Because this keeps changing every week. So should I find 1 or 2? Correct? Are you guys with me? Now look at the companies. We have AU Bank that has come. Can you see that this is in stage 2? That means it is going up. That means you are right. It is in stage 2. We can't buy now, but it is in stage 2. Do we agree? You see how stage 2 looks going upwards? It should be like this, upward movement. Okay. LTIM. As I told you, LTIM is coming to stage 2, coming to that point, but it has reached stage 2. Very interesting. Okay. 361 has come into stage 2. Okay. Very close. The minute it breaks this, we can take an entry. Bank of India. Remember, we spoke about this, but the only problem of this was we went in the past and we saw There was a massive overhang. So this we said cancel. Okay. Punjab National Bank. Again, I think this has overhang. So cancel. We don't need such companies. Paytm has overhang. Cancel. Canara Bank, as you see, beautiful stage 2. Can you see now? If you get a stage 2 and if you get the setup working for you, that is the best thing you can ever get. Oof, look at this. Persistent Systems, IT company, one of the best, fastest growing IT companies. It is below 200 day. Please keep this in your radar. 1, 2, and 3. It is very close to all-time high breakout. After this, it will start making new highs. And you will be in stage 2 also. Look at this. Shriram Finance. Sorry, the station, a little late to the train. The train has left the station. Look at this returns, man. Mind-blowing. SBI has come here. Yes. Vedanta has come here. Look at this. Automatically, it has shown you all the companies. It shows you companies that have not left the station. And it has shown you companies that has already left the station. Is that crazy or not? Yeah. AB Capital left the station. What is this? This also left the station. This is at the station. I told you this, right? This is at the station. We found that as well. This is also at the station. Everything is here. We'll see more. Muthoot, KEI. Ooh, KEI is also creating a nice zone. Look at this. Very close. Okay. Tata Steel came here as well. Just at the station, even now at the station. Okay. This has gone. This has gone. See, TVS Motors also gone in the past. BSC, my friend, BSC, very, very close. Again here, look at this. 1, 2, waiting for it to arrive at the train station. We are all waiting, guys. 3000 is an entry zone right here. And did this do in the past? Look at this. Same thing it did in the past here. It was below 200 day, broke all-time high here, went up, but then took an exit here at 26% gain. No problem. 1 year, 26%. No problem at all. It is again coming back to the same zone. Ashok Leyland left the station, 43% return in 3 months. What is this? Union? Oh no, overhang. Sadly, lot of overhang. Sad. Okay, one more guy coming to the station. I think no, left the station, already gone. Okay, it is already in the zone. Just left the station. Hindalco. Right, too far away from the station. National Alum left the station. So we have two very interesting companies, guys. One is, this is definitely interesting, Bank of Baroda, and we have SBI Life, that is also very interesting. Two very interesting companies right now. This is for this week, by the way. Every week this will change. This is for this week. Did you guys like it or not? A little bit, did you like? Yeah. Now, I'll show you something, okay? What I did was, I kind of wanted to backtest this and say that, Shashank, okay, what you're showing is fine, but has it worked in the past? Correct? Is that a proper statement for any logical person to ask? If I'm going to put my hard-earned money, I need to definitely check if it has worked in the past or not. So I said, I want this exact same logic. It should be below 200. It should break all-time high within, let's say, 100 days or 150 days, and test it for 10 years in the past and tell me how many times it worked, how many times it didn't work, stock-wise. And I coded it, obviously using some coding tools. I'm not a very good coder. And I'll just show you the results, okay, of some companies. Not every company will have it. Some companies, okay. Let's go to NSE companies. These are all the NSE F&O companies. Okay, let's check it one by one. Look at this. This is Federal Bank. Since 2016, this is tracking, okay. Look at this. 1 second. Yeah, this is correct. Once it gave 26% return, then it gave minus 15, and then it gave plus 18. Good or bad? Pretty decent. Okay. Not bad at all. Infosys. Look at this. Minus 7, minus 18, plus 79, minus 11. Overall profitable. Okay. Very good. This was loss. Look at this. Minus 10, plus 57. That's crazy. Okay. AU Bank. Pretty flat. Look at this. Minus 25, plus 167. Plus 95% from 2023 to 2025. Where did it play in the past? It played here. It broke all-time high here, and it took a buy position here, and it sold here. 95% in 2 years. Are you noticing a trend? This is Hindustan Petroleum, doesn't even move, right? Oh, by the way, Hindustan Petroleum just gave a buy here right now. It is open. Look at this. It just gave a buy here. Yeah, actually true. Crazy. It's not in stage 2 then. It just gave a buy here, right? But are you noticing a trend? Are you noticing that when it loses very less, but when it wins like there's no tomorrow? Have you noticed that? That when it loses very less, but when it wins like there is no tomorrow. Yeah. Look at persistent. My God. Look at persistent. 287% in 2 years. Good or bad? Very interesting. This back test I won't be giving because this is mine. But did you understand the logic of this? Is it interesting or not? Yes or no? Now the real question is, Shashank, we know this strategy works and you've shown us multiple examples. Okay. Very interesting. All this is great. But the real question is, Shashank, you told me when to buy, you told me when to exit, you told me how to play it, right? And as long as it's going up, I don't care. The minute it breaks 200-day moving average, I'm out. I'm very clear on that. Very good. We are all aligned with that same notion. But the question is, does this work in the US market? Because if it works in the US market, then can I say that I can make money in two time zones, in two different currencies, in two different markets? I don't know. I don't know. The question is, does this work in the US market? Because if it works in the US market, and you know how US market is, right? You make money in dollars and it goes up faster. The cycles are insane. And if it works there, because logically it should, right? Because it is a stock that is below 200 days, something happens in the stock, it breaks all-time high and it goes flying that there's no tomorrow. Logically, it should. Would you like to see that? Would you like to see that? Because all of us can invest in the US market. Yes. And if it actually works in the US market, then I would actually give you two different time zones, two different strategies, a way to make money. Now, before that, can I ask you a simple question now, which I promised you 1 hour ago? Did I use any complicated terms in this whole 1 hour? Did I show you tools that were all free right now? Whether it was this, whether it was this, everything was free. That means even if you go home right now, or if you're at home and you log off this session, can you do this setup like how I told you right now? Yes, it will take some time to go through it and read through it, but it is possible. And what I showed you was only the top 200 companies, right? You can actually do all companies. You can do Nifty 500 companies if you want. And if I do Nifty 500 companies, there are 61 stocks to check. 61 companies to check. Not 30, 61. I only check the top 200 because my risk is low. Because if it falls, then I'm okay because these are all big companies. They don't fall too much. But if you are aggressive and you like making money in aggressive plays, you can check multiple setups that are not a part of this. Look at this. There is a company called Jindal Stainless that is doing the exact same setup. Okay. Then there is, let's check very quickly. Let's check the other companies. Wow. Look at Mannapuram Finance. So beautiful. Same setup happened some time ago. 1, 2, broke out and then kept going up. Kept going up. Shriram Fin, we already saw. MCX, we saw. Graphite India. Oof. India Cements. Look at this. What a breakout. Okay, what is this? No, this is not good. This is not good. This we already saw. Oh, wow. I don't even know what this company does. E-Clerk Services. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. Crazy. Let me check my strategy. Has it worked in the past? Yes, 9% once and 14% once within few months. This is not even yearly trades. These are monthly trades. Within few months, it is giving yearly returns. Okay, interesting. And did it give the long here? Yeah, see, it's given long right here, right at that zone. Crazy. I don't even know what this company does. Okay, this is another one. This is another one. This is another one. Wow. Karur Vaishya Bank, little late to the party, but it broke this. Oh, oh. One more setup. Is this all-time high? Yes, this is all-time high, sir. Okay. So you buy above this. It is at the station right now. Okay, 950 you can initiate here as well. Very interesting. See, I don't even know what these companies do half the time. I don't even know. I don't even care. I just know this moment. Look at this. One more company, IIFL. Look at this momentum. Just look at this momentum. It is at the station. One more company at the station. I'll also keep an alert so I can also take it, right? Crazy. Wow. Oh, one more company, Craftsman Auto. God knows what this is. Again, it has broken the high. Same setup. Same setup at the station. Loris Labs, little too late. Ashok Leyland gone. NH is flat. You know, Minda just broke. Again, same setup, broke the station. Right at the station right now, 1% away. So this is also the, sorry, Union Bank. But does this have any overhang? Oh yeah, this had overhang, right? We remember this. No need. How many? At least we have gone through some 50 setups. Look at this. One more. My God. Same setup. Came down and then just is going up. Have we seen almost 40 to 50 setups right now? Yeah. But are you understanding it? Are you understanding this is happening again and again and again and again and it keep happening again and again and again? It's not going to get over anytime soon. Yeah. But now it's been almost 1 hour, 15 minutes. I don't want to overburden you with a lot of information because then you will get confused. So what I'm going to do is we have a session tomorrow as well. You guys know it, right? And tomorrow, I think we start at 11 a.m. Yes, you guys know that. Tomorrow we have a session at 11 a.m. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. At 11 a.m. first, I'm going to show you two different AI tools that we use in trading. Okay. One AI tool that can connect to your current portfolio and give you analysis. Second AI tool that will connect with this strategy. Okay. So two AI tools. Immediately after that AI tool, we will go into the US stock market and there we're going to have some fun. And don't worry, in US stock market, because we can't use Chartink there, Chartink is not in US. I'm going to show you again free tools that you can use in the US stock market to find these exact same setups. Apart from that, I'm going to give you two more screeners that I have built personally, which is also going to be given to you. And all of it will show momentum companies. And then we will check the US market. And last, we will check if it works in the crypto market as well. Okay. That is what we're going to do tomorrow. And then we're also going to have Sharan who will come and teach you more momentum strategies tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be madly power packed as well. But again, before we even go to tomorrow, did you guys like today's session? Did you learn something in the last 1 hour, 15 minutes? On a scale of 1 to 10, did you learn from where you were 1.5 hours before to now? Did you learn something good? Yes. Very interesting strategy, very new strategy. Some of you guys might be thinking, Shashank, but if it was so simple, why people are not doing? Because nobody knows this. Nobody puts that much effort. Nobody understands it. But tomorrow we will go more deep into it. It's not over. It's the same strategy. But we have to check in US. Does it work? Do we have to tweak it a little bit? What are some new rules to put in US? What scanners to use? All of that. And whatever I showed you today, there was absolutely no paid tool over here. Everything is free. You can use everything. Each and everything. That means you can literally make money sitting tomorrow if you want to. And then if you ever meet me, I don't want anything in return. You can give me a cup of coffee if you have made money. As I said, will you make money 100% of the time? Answer is no, because nobody makes money 100% of the time. But is your odds pretty good? Now it is. Is your knowledge good? Now it is. So that is what you learned today. Aman, is there anything else today? Or can we go to tomorrow's session? Can we exit for tomorrow's session?
Yes, we can exit.
Awesome, guys. So I loved it. I though personally enjoyed. It is already 8:15. I hope you guys enjoyed it, right? But tomorrow we have a long day. We are going to start at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. sharp. I will be there. I will teach you in the same format. No fancy words, no big jargons, everything practical, everything given to you. That is how I play it. Okay. It's a teacher format. I don't care about coming and giving you. Did I even use a PPT today? No, right? I'm the only guy who doesn't use a PPT. I'm like, leave PPT. I'll show you how to do it right now in live market. That's how I like showing it, right? No PPT, VPT and all that. Right now, I'll show you what's happening. Okay. But yes, tomorrow we are going to do much more interesting things and you will be very happy, right? Tomorrow we will be doing almost 3 hours. So I hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys are ready and everything will be giving to you as well at the end of the sessions. Okay. Thank you guys. Take care. Good night. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. sharp. Do not forget. Okay. Chalo. Bye.